guesser, man. That's true. We were on the correct planet. And we're going to finish off with a little Zombs, of course. We got 10 minutes. We actually finished the whole stream. I told you I wasn't sick. I also told you I would honor if I was sick, and I hope you believe that shit. You're kind of sick? I'm not sick at all. Hold on. We're starting in 15 seconds. Where will NL finish? 11th or worse? 10th to 5th? 4th? 3rd? 2nd? 1st? Submission period of 1 minute. It's just nice to hear the sounds on the plane, you know? Just a nice little, like a leisurely sort of ride. I think I'm going to land right here. Plane goes burr. I mean, man, I can't remember. Life is long, dude. You remember when we played PUBG? And for like the first day, I had open mic on the plane? We've come a long way. That was naive of me. Hello. Okay, that was good warm-up. Good practice. I didn't follow you back then. That's true. Everyone was subscribing to PewDiePie to help him beat T-Series back then. In fact, they might still be for all I know. Those were real people. Don't be a hater. Obviously, that was a real person. Sure they were? They were. They were subscribing to PewDiePie. Oh, you mean sure they were a real person. You're being a hater. I thought you were not being a hater. And that's my mistake. I just killed like... I've got 5 kills already. That's 5 stream snipers already dead. Let me in. This is where they put the best loot in the game. I told you. I told you. I can't believe we don't have a better gun. Dude, I'll tell you, I missed Fortnite this week, like an embarrassing amount. I need my fill of Fortnite Mondays, or for us to not play Fortnite and play something else. But I did miss Fortnite. Hello. Not looted. It's a damn dream come true. Play it tomorrow? No, tomorrow I am playing Golfy. Hello. The new Yogscast Golf Deck Builder Roguelite. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Try aiming. Okay, that was rude. What I just said there was rude. I'd like to apologize. But, like, come on. Like... Was it toxic? Was what I said toxic? Yeah, if you're like, I don't know. If your video game skill is a personal attack. If attacking your video game skill is a personal attack, then that's toxic. I think of you not as a, just a gamer. I think of you as a well-rounded human being. So I think it's not toxic, quite frankly. You always need a miniature gun. Sniper, we don't really need. Shotgun, we don't really need. No, it's good enough to hold, to have and to hold. I hear you. I see you. I can't believe you're not in the damn building. I can't believe I'm not in the damn building. Hello? Did you hear that? Did you hear me? Real person? What the heck? I didn't think the game was even close to being over. That's the worst win I've ever seen in my life. We didn't even do anything. Well, pay out the super believers. Who is it that said you always bet belief on the first game of Zombs? Look at that. What happened? What happened, man? You guys got any tips for cooking orzo? I have some nice sausages. I am going to cook the sausages. I'm going to make some orzo. Probably boil it in stock instead of in water. I'm going to add some freshly chopped Italian parsley, a little bit of lemon juice. I don't know what else it's missing, though. Maybe it's not missing anything. Maybe it would just be a nice, simple meal as it is. Sounds like you already know how to cook orzo. Yeah, but I was wondering if I was missing, like, some new hotness or something, you know? I was wondering if recently they've added, like Trader Joe's everything but the bagel seasoning plus orzo. Like, you haven't lived until you've had that. Easiest kill of my life, man. Don't make me laugh. Yeah, shoot the bot. Thanks for the kill. I wasn't even close to dying, for the record. It works. Oh, you gotta pick your moment, man. You gotta pick your moment, and you gotta stick with your moment. Slurp me. I saw someone. Don't get me wrong. I saw someone. He doesn't want the smoke. Even better. What the? I can't believe we're alive. No, I'm not going to deliberately add some microplastics. What the hell? Rush him. Oh, okay, I wasn't as close as I thought I was. We placed 11th. 11th or worse payout. Ooh. The key is to cook the orzo in the same skillet that you cook the sausage in. Okay, I'm going to be honest. That sounds like the ideal way to play that meal. But it also means that I can't cook the sausage and the orzo concurrently. And that, to me, is like... You know, when I'm cooking for me, my wife, and then also getting a separate meal for a baby, I'm like, that's tough. That's a tough one. I got to think about that one. Saves on washing up? Yeah, but like you're going to make me say it. I don't optimize my dinners anymore in order to minimize the amount of dishes that I wash. Rather than waste my time being like, oh, I'm just going to use like one spatula for everything, even though like tongs would be better to flip this, and like a spatula would be better for this, and a slotted spoon would be better to serve it. I just go, I'm going to use the best tool for the job, and then I wash all that shit. So go ahead and tell me like why it's different for me than it is for you. Go ahead and tell me why I can do it, but you can't. I'm waiting for it. I've been on the internet a long time. I know what happens next. It's a damn bloodbath out here. This ain't a scene. It's a goddamn arms race. I need this gun. I'm unbelievable with it. You know what? We could take one, I guess. Take one of these easily. He's Morbin. Quick 5 kills already. Like, I think a very powerful thing happened in my life. I'm not going to say this is universally true. I mean, I don't just use, like, you know, if I'm using, like, one fork to taste, I use that fork to eat as well. Like, I'm not psychotic. It's not like I'm using, like, 10 forks, you know, per meal. However... A very powerful thing happened. Okay, in my life. Let me see if my wife's ready to stream. When I decided that instead of spending so much effort trying to get out of doing the dishes, I'm just going to do the dishes. Hello, are you ready to stream? And start prediction. Where will NL finish? We could probably one more back. Like, instead of being like, I'm going to use a wooden spoon for every single pot that I've got on 5 different burners, and I'm going to use a wooden spoon to flip the salmon when a spatula would be better. I'm going to use a wooden spoon to get the baby's food out of the air fryer. Now I just use tongs. I use a spatula. I use a wooden spoon for stirring things. And then at like 8 p.m., I put 2 headphones in and I listen to 20 minutes of a podcast and I do the dishes. It's the same thing, like, I think it's honestly made me a better dad as well. Because at some point, probably in like the past 2 or 3 months, I stopped being like the guy who was like, I wonder when I'm going to have some free time. And instead was just like, I'm just going to be the guy who dedicates his leisure time to service of my family. And that allowed me to take an easy shortcut to a personality. But also it's like when you know that, you know, the cavalry's not coming, when you know that you're in the shit, all of a sudden, it's like a very powerful mindset because you're like, no one's coming to save me but me. Well, like, and my wife, to be fair. So instead of being like, I really wish I had some time to like mindlessly scroll through Reddit for like 45 minutes, instead you're like, nah, man, this is what has to be done. And if there's any time left over at the end of the day, then we can, you know, defecate or something. I was talking with another dad at daycare, and he was like, you know, my wife's been out of town. They have 2 kids. So his wife's been out of town with their, like, infant daughter. It's just been him and his toddler. And I was like, how's that? And he said, you know what? It's actually, like, kind of easier because when both parents are around, I'm, like, looking to her sometimes and being like, hey, like, can you take over on the baby for a minute? Because I got, like, something that I want to do. But when it's, and this is him saying it, when it's just him, he's like, nobody's coming to save me, so I just do what needs to be done. And I was like, you know what? I totally understand where this guy's coming from. I 100% understand it. This guy just made the biggest mistake of his life, by the way. You think he regretted it when he saw what I was packing? Don't answer that. I meant the minigun. It is the opposite of the Scrubs theme song. I'm just being careful to not get taken out of context here. I'm not doing it all on my own. My wife is doing more than me, if anything. But when I stopped being like, you know, oh, I hope my baby becomes like more low maintenance soon, and instead I started being like, what? You're the baby if you think your baby's gonna be. Well, the baby's just a baby. What do you mean you want your baby to be lower maintenance? I'm airwalking. I'm dodging. Now instead I just do the work, you know. And that's how I feel about the dishes. The moral of the story is I hate sauerkraut. That's all I'm really trying to say here. We don't need this. We need this. We don't need this. We need this. We don't need this. I want a first aid kit. We don't need a sniper. Yeah, just carry like 7 ARs instead for no. Why would you do this? Why would you go that way? You know what? They gave me a chance. We could take the gun back if we want. Add some sauerkraut to your orzo. I don't know, man. That's a mixing of flavors. Here's something I will say, though. So orzo is Italian. But I have some manchego, right? Manchego, many people are calling it the best to ever do it. Manchego is a Spanish cheese. Is there any way I could utilize the manchego? Does manchego grate? It crumbles? It's great with feta. You know what? I do have some feta. Wow! You know, I do have some feta. Sorry, that was a little scary. Red bell peppers in with the sausage, too. I used all my red bell peppers yesterday, dude. I used all my red bell peppers yesterday. Don't shoot. Come on. It's beneath you. That felt damn good. This thing shoots faster than any gun in the game. It's basically a Groza. I think there's a dude in here about to shoot me in the head. Nope. Saved. Oh, doors. He's firing grenades at himself. You don't want the smoke. 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 First place, baby. I told you. You see that red gun? You always take it. You don't have the right. Oh, you don't have the right. Oh, you don't have the right. Okay, I do believe Kate is live. Feels like a Friday for some reason. It's been a long week. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the Survivor finale tonight. Enjoy the Super Believer victories. And I'll see you tomorrow. See you then. See ya. See you tomorrow. See ya.